Hey guys, it's Jack here. It's just a tutorial on how to get to the moon. Not so much a tutorial, but some hints and some tips on how to get to the moon for new players. What we have here is my rocket ship. You want to make sure you get yourself a SAS module. That little piece right there will stop you from spinning. Major help, almost vital to our landing on the moon. I do have a few mods installed, but nevertheless I won't be using them to initially land on the moon. The mods I have installed is this little pod on here. It just pretty much, don't worry about that, it's really hard to explain. It just helps keep the ship straight, and all this information about my ship that helps out. Anyways, and I have this laser which lasers debris, which after a while you get a lot of crashed ships and stuff that you need to destroy, and this cart thing which I just use to transport my what's left of my ship to where it needs to go on the moon. On the moon. Anyways, that's first you want to do is press M on your keyboard, and you want to line yourself up about 45 degrees away from the moon. I'll show you what I mean. Use this up here to speed up time. And you can see I'm in line with the moon now, and I want to keep going a bit past it, about 45 degrees, so about there, but maybe a tiny bit more, so maybe 55 degrees, 50 degrees. But that's the sweet spot for landing on the moon. Alright, that's probably a bit too much, but I can still deal with that. It never hurts to go a bit too much, it hurts to go a bit too low. We need to press on this little down arrow right here. That'll pop up our little radar, which we have also here. But shift is to throttle up, control is to throttle down, X is to turn off all the engines straight away, and spacebar is to get started. Here on our left we have our fuel. Oh, I forgot to press T, which turns on our SAS, which stops us from spinning and from going out of control. If you don't have that, you have to use your WAS. Okay, that's just an example. I wasn't paying attention. My engine's overheated, and they pretty much just blow up. But the way to counter that is to not accelerate full bore like I was, and keep an eye on it, which I wasn't. Alright, so here I am again, lining myself up. There we go, that's about right. T turns our little SAS on right there. Spacebar, and I'm just going to bring it down just a tiny bit so my engines don't overheat again. But that's how much fuel I have. You can also look up there, see how much fuel you have left. And once that overheat thing becomes full, as I just saw before, the engines blow up. So keep an eye on that. You just decelerate to bring it down. And that's when I enter the next stage. There we go. It's very important to remove any unused weight, so to speak, unnecessary weight that you remove it to make your ship lighter, so it gets further without using as much fuel. And see, that's our altitude, that's our speed. Now turn to the next stage. Yeah. Now in this stage I always have to completely turn off my engines to eject those engines down there. Otherwise it blows up half my ship. That may happen to you, may not. Mine sometimes doesn't do it if I just keep going full speed. It sometimes blows up half my ship, so I just be on the safe side. I like to go to this map and press M, this little arrow here, use the scroll wheel to zoom in, and go to our next stage. So we want this, the end of this little curved blue line to be approximately right in the orbit. But there'll be some magic that happens, and I'll show you when I get there. I'll tell you when you're pretty much going to land on the moon, or if you're not going to land on the moon. I'm very close, so I want to press control and slow myself down a fair bit. Don't go too fast over this, because you'll see in any second now. There we go. That right there is what you're looking for. Pretty much what's happened is, let me try and get this. I'm going up and going up. I've reached the end of my orbit. I was just heading back, and then I got into the moon's gravitational pull, and I'm getting pulled towards the moon. So pretty much you want to warp speed until you meet to that yellow line, and then you'll see. I'll show you what to do after that. So here we're warping. Don't want to go too fast and miss it. Zooming in, so I try to get it as fine as I can. And about there. There we go. You can see we got that blue line right there. That's the path you'll travel if you would just leave right now. And what you want to do is you want to double click on the moon. And the camera will focus on the moon, so you can zoom in, and you can fix up this blue line right here. To do that, we get rid of our SAS so we can move, and then you want to go look at this little green circle here, and pretty much just go directly down to the horizon of this line, I guess you can call it. So you want to accelerate a bit, and I'll bring this line here towards the moon. And for the purpose of this video, I would try and not land on the dark side of the moon, but I may have to. Come on. And that will do. Maybe a bit more. I'm sorry guys. Alright. There we have, there's the moon. We want to fast forward to about 100,000 kilometers above the moon, so you don't want to go too fast, otherwise you'll crash into the moon. Oh, that was close. That's 200,000. See, we're speeding up because the moon's pulling us in. 100,000. Then I want to slow down to only about 5 times the speed until I get around to 50,000, and then I'll do a braking burn, and about there. Alright, so we want to move our little cursor thing right here to the center of that green circle. Click T, which will control us, and put our engines up to full bore, so slow us down before we crash the moon at 800 meters per second, which is extremely fast. That's our kill. These enemies are pretty wild. Yeah, a little hint that little tip that I use, or rule, they say that's 19,000. Those 3 digits is what my speed should be, so I should be at like 180 meters per second. Yeah, about there. As you get close to the ground, that rule doesn't apply as much. But I'll show. I'll zoom a bit till I get about to 8,000 meters. I'm sorry, I've been talking a lot. My throat's getting dry. Alright, you want to do it? Just another little break and burn. Okay, do not rely on this meter here. I am not 6 kilometers above the ground. It's weird. I think it goes off like the lowest point on the moon. But I'm closer than 5 kilometers right now, so rely on your eyes, not this meter here. Just doing little braking burns right now, just to make sure I'm not gonna speed off into the ground and kill myself. You want to land anywhere beneath 10 meters per second. So you'll see this here won't be 0 when I touch down. So it's like 1 or 2 kilometers off. Not always, but approximately. Alright, almost there. There we go. We have landed on the moon. Very beautiful place, the moon. And yes. Congratulations if you are successfully landed on the moon. I hope this video helped you to land on the moon, I suppose.